Hi, I'm Dr. Chris. I'm a practicing chiropractor. I'm the founder of Muscle Care. I see 55,000 patient visits a year in my practice. We understand pain. If you or anyone in your family are addicted to esports, or maybe you're a pro and you're doing it and you're making a living, these people really are sitting too much. So give them this mini series of stretching and they will really see a massive difference, I promise. The Super 6 rules to stretch are: warm up, be gentle, no sharp pain, breathe, always do both sides, don't bounce, and always hold for at least 30 seconds or until you feel the muscle relax. Now that you're warm, let's get some relief from the aches and pains in our arms, chest, back, shoulders, neck. Comes from sitting too much and gaming too long. For an effective side of neck stretch, let's keep the feet shoulder width apart. The pelvis is square to the ground and your hips are right under your shoulders. Your ears are over top of your shoulders. And all you're gonna do is keep your nose straight ahead and tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Do not let your nose point down. The nose stays straight ahead. You're trying to get 45 degrees. And remember your Super 6 rules. You're gonna do the other side the same way. Go into your side stretch, ear to shoulder. Do not let the nose tilt down. Keep it straight ahead. And then rotate the nose up to the left. You'll stretch the front of the left side of the neck. If you want more, hold your arms behind you for more stretch of the connective tissue of the front of the neck and the anterior chest wall or the front of chest. Do the same on the other side. For the front of chest stretch, your right arm should be perpendicular, parallel to the ground, and you would actually try to hook your hand onto a wall for support. And if you can extend your fingers backward in order to open up the fascia and connective tissue of the forearm and the hand, you'll get a much better stretch all the way up the arm, all the way through the chest. But remember, what you want to do is feet are planted square on the ground, and you rotate your body away from the side you're stretching. That includes your neck. So if your right hand's on the wall, you'll turn your face and your torso to the left. Okay, do the same thing on the other side for balance. For the side of spine, make sure that you actually open up your legs. They're wider than shoulder width for stability. Put your left hand on the left side of your lateral left leg or hip. The right arm goes straight up in the air and you lean to the left side. So your right arm should be pointing to the left and it should be straight all of the time. Do both sides exactly the same. Once we want to do our hip flexor stretch, we can roll directly from our front of thigh or quadricep stretch. We can put our right hand on a chair for support. And all we do is, as we want to stretch our hip flexor, it's important that we try to pull our left leg back. So the left thigh, you're trying to get it closer and closer to parallel to the ground as you hinge at your waist and you move forward. So when your body is really doing this well and your hip flexors are stretched out, you'll be able to make a T. Your right leg is on the ground, that's the bottom of the T, and your torso and your left thigh create the top of the T. For the tricep stretch, it's really important that you stand with your feet shoulder width apart and you keep the ears over the shoulders, shoulders over the hip. The right arm reaches up, bends to 90 degrees over the back of the head. Still keep the head up. Many people want to drop the head forward. That's not what we want to do. Reach up with the left arm, grab the right elbow, and pull to the side, okay? Pull over to the left side. Stretch the armpit and the back of the tricep on the right side. And if you lean more to the left, you get more latissimus and tricep stretching at the same time. Make sure you do both sides. To stretch effectively the front of the shoulders, we can grab our hands behind us, lift the hands away from the body, and reach back and up, holding for, again, 20 to 30 seconds, opening the front of the chest and shoulder girdle. Do not let the head drop forward. Keep the ears over the shoulders and then relax. Let's sit neutral or stand neutrally, ears over shoulder, let's not slouch, and let's gently open the mouth as wide as we can without pain. And hold that for 30 seconds to reduce masseter and temporalis tension at the side of the face. This particular rotator cuff stretches on both sides. We start by getting our arms parallel to the ground. Okay, our upper arms or humerus parallel to the ground, elbows bent to 90 degrees. Try to get your hands back, and then you rotate forward, keeping the arms parallel to the ground. Do that stretch for 30 seconds, and then repeat it again. For the wrist extensor and flexor stretch, hold the arms straight. Make sure the elbow is locked. Push the wrist down and use the other hand to pull the forehand toward the body. Keep the fingers straight. Maximize the stretch through the entire extensor surface. Hold that until the burn goes away or that stretch goes away. Then, to stretch the flexors, just simply keep the arm straight, pull the fingers up, push the palm as if it's going forward, and pull those fingers back toward your shoulder. Hold that for 30 seconds, or at least until the burning in the bottom of the flexor muscles go away. For the half kneeling front of shin stretch, this is not for everyone. So if you've got knee issues, do not do it. What you do is kneeling down on the ground, having your legs, your shins go back behind you, and the toes pointed so the back or the top of the foot is on the ground. You're opening up the front of the ankle. You're stretching the shins. Keep your body up straight. And as you get comfortable with that, you can slowly lean backwards, bending the knee more, stretching the shin muscles more. But I really want to caution you, don't sit back fully on the knees. That puts a lot of stress on the ligaments that weaken and again can affect our knees down the road. Now, reach around out front. Put the left hand on the back of the right one and push away from you, but do not round out. Stay straight. Open those muscles up in the upper back. Stretch them. Keep the head straight, ears over shoulder. 5 to 10 seconds. Repeat that 5 to 10 times. One of the best hip and spinal stretches you can do is when you sit on the ground, legs out in front, bend the left leg up so that you can lift your left foot over the right knee. Rest the foot flat on the ground and then keep your body at 90 degrees to your legs. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your upper body to the left and hook your right back of elbow on the outside of the left knee. Make sure that your face, neck, upper back are all twisted to the left and use that right elbow on the outside of the left leg for leverage. Deep breathing. Make sure you can breathe, because if you can't breathe, you're stretching too much. That is a fantastic stretch, but you're stretching a lot of large tissue, especially in the hips and the gluteus area, so holding that a little longer may be needed. You feeling better? I knew you would. Listen, why don't you continue your pain-free journey by clicking the link in the description below and access my full stretching series and share the relief of pain and stress with friends and family. And you know what? If you really want to feel even better, why don't you try this? Muscle Care is the new sub-topical, all-natural, evidence-based pain, spasm, and inflammation reliever. You're going to love it. It's easy to use, simple to put on, no mess, no fuss. It's a roll-on. I'm Dr. Chris, and have a great day.